Our portfolio took an absolute dump last month, so today we're going on the streets of San Francisco to ask strangers how much money they lost in the stock market. Let's go. Have you guys ever lost money in the stock market?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, multiple times.
I'm not too big in the stocks, but yeah.
I know I lost on the trade desk.
Yeah, I guess we lose money when it goes down, right?
When you say lost, you need to realize it in order to lose it. I didn't lose yet. You lose potentially, but not yet.
What stock did you guys lose money on?
Salesforce.
Salesforce?
Yeah, Salesforce.
Salesforce and Okta.
Yeah, I've been choosing some stocks on my own, mostly coming from industries that I'm really excited about, such as biotech. And biotech has such a huge volatility. So I lost money a few times in some biotech stocks. And since that time, I stopped stock picking and started investing in ETFs instead.
That's a good question. I feel like mostly I invest in like SPY and QQQ. So like they're pretty stable for the most part, but with all the like tariff talk, I did lose some money and I pulled it out. So we'll see how everything goes.
I don't know. I did Tesla back in like late 2010s. I doubled my money and then I like held too long and I lost all my gains. And this happened to me like 2 or 3 times with multiple singular stock picks. And similarly, now all I do is just Vanguard.
What is your top holding in your investments?
I think VOO.
Similarly, yeah. I mean, one singular stock I had actually was GM. But when they slashed Cruise, I got a little annoyed. So yeah, that one wasn't great.
Probably still invested in like SPY and QQQ. I'm more of like a safe bet kind of guy. Crypto guy's right here though, if you want to ask him about it.
I'm out. I've been kind of taking a pause on the market, trying to stack up some more money and then get back in there.
Salesforce.
Salesforce, bro. I don't know. I just have work stocks.
Yeah, ESOPs.
I just have work stocks.
Yeah, ESPP,
Yeah, pretty much.
all that. So
With all the craziness in this month of April, how are you guys feeling about the stock market?
You rather not look at it at all because I'm in there for the long run. So it doesn't really matter for me if it drops now or something that really happens to it suddenly. I look at it on the long run. So you rather close your eyes and hope for the
I
best.
feel like I was, in a way, kind of like played because there's like this news of the tariffs and then, you know, the market goes down, you take your money out and then all of a sudden there's backtracking on that and then they shoot back up and people made like fortunes. So a little played, I would say, at the
It
moment.
depends on the person, but the best approach is like to stay strong and believe it will rise again. You know.
honestly, I haven't really given it too much thought as like dissected it yet. But like, I think in the upcoming days, you know, when you let it sink in, you know, take a look back on the, you know, everything that happened. It'll be, you know, it'll be more enticing to be more thought out. Excuse me.
Right now, it's more of like a news. Like they want to shake the world first. Everything will follow after that, rather than seeing immediate results. So I feel like we're going to see waves of loss or gain coming.
And final question is, what is one thing that you know now that you wish you knew earlier when you first started investing?
I don't know. Like, what's the saying? When people are afraid, be greedy. When people are greedy, be afraid. So I actually think it's a really good time if you have the capital to buy things that are probably undervalued. But I agree. Like, I think ETFs are just the way to go.
I wish I would have started investing at like 10 years old, realistically, just because like everything is so expensive. Take more risks, just considering that I'm like on the younger side. But as I get older, I'm like more risk averse.
That Bitcoin's gonna go so high up.
Start when you're young.
Yeah, start when you're young and like just be knowledgeable and constantly like learn about the market and see what's happening, just so you're in the know like right now.
And I would say one last thing: throw a little bit of your paycheck into like any small stock, and just listen to people that are that focus on the market daily. And you know, just take 20-30 minutes out of your day to listen, and it'll hopefully come around in the long run.
I'd say probably just like a higher emotional intelligence. Like it's very, can be like play with your emotions a lot. So just kind of keeping that discipline and sticking to the plan, whatever investment strategy that is.
I think a lot of people are scared. A lot of people make investment decisions based on headlines in the news. And I would just advise people to chill out and think of investing in kind of a long run and understand that timing the market is really almost impossible.
How to decide on which stock to actually put most of your money on. Because usually people look at companies that have big news and they say, okay, now that Amazon, for example, is rising, I will put my money over there. and that's the wrong decision. Or when you see Amazon dropping down, right, and you say I'll take my money off, and those are decisions that if you know exchange a market better, you know not to be scared or be excited too much about
To
it.
easily understand the reports and what's the status of a company, because I'm not a finance person, but
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful
Thank you.
day. Thank you guys
Thank you.
so much. Yeah, have a good. Thank you guys so much. That was it.
thank
You guys did. You guys did amazing. So yeah, thank you.